Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk.
Hello everybody, hello, TGIF, it is Friday and I wanted to do a nooner project today because I'm not going to be home tonight, so I thought I would come on here. So welcome if you're catching me live. I know that it is much earlier than my normal. If you don't see the little red box that says live, then that means you're watching my replay. Thank you. Go ahead and type hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, because this is going to be super fun. So we have this C-size, hey Patty, C-size transfer. It is called Pantry's Open, and look how many different transfers there are in one sheet, okay? I'm going to go ahead and share this with you so you guys can see what is on it. Look at this. We have Pantry open 24/7. Let me tell you, my son is in school virtually, and he just finished lunch. His class just started. He just came down from a snack. He just came down for a snack, and lunch just ended. I just don't even understand it. I guess growing boys. Hey, Vanessa. Then we have these little embellishments here. We have this embellishment up here. We have a fork and a spoon. I pretty much picked this transfer because I love these two parts here. The good stuff's in here. Isn't that great? And yum. I love it. So we are going to make 3 different projects for our lunchtime live, or as I like to call nooner. Usually I try to pick like a super quickie project for noon, but I wasn't in a quickie mood because I have about a million things I need to do today, and I just ran around and I haven't gotten anything done. So why rush now, right? We'll just do a fun project instead. So all these cut lines are on here. I'm just going to take my transfer trimmers and I'm going to cut right here. Okay. I am just cutting these apart because I'm not sure yet which ones we're using, but I am definitely going to use those 2 favorites here and here. So what I wanted to do, I don't know how many of you guys are on like my personal Facebook page, but if you are, you will know that I love to make cookies. I am trying to learn how to decorate sugar cookies. I've always done an okay job, but I've never taken like a professional class. So I'm doing online classes. My first online class is in November. So I wanted something super cute to put my cookies in. So let's start with yum. And I got this jar. Look at this jar. This jar would probably hold a lot of cookies. And I really spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to use royal icing to decorate them that you are going to look at these cookies until the last one is eaten. Thanks, Melissa. Thank you. Yes, so I am going to use this jar, and I thought we haven't done it in a while. Let's go ahead and etch this jar. I could always use my Couture ink, and if I ink, let me take the lid off so it doesn't go breaking. Now, if I, thanks, Terry. Aren't you at work, girl? You better be on lunch break. I don't want to get you in trouble. I just got home, Terry, from talking to you this morning. I just got in the house. So it's been crazy, crazy week. I could use my Couture ink, and I could ink on this, and then all I would have to do is put this in the oven, and after it is baked, it would be set where I could, it'd be permanent. But instead, I want to do something different. I'm going to have to use some squeegees to keep this from rolling around. Okay, what I want to do is we are going to take this Armor Etch, and I want to actually etch the cookie. That way, we'll have a beautiful piece of etched work. I'm going to take a paper towel. Good, Terry. And this way you can see all the gorgeous cookies inside. Now, normally I like to wipe the whole entire glass portion with, Terry, look at my hand. I touched the top of the oven rack. I texted Terry this recipe I made this week. I made this shepherd's pie with cauliflower on top, and I burnt myself, and I hate burns, but this is the aftermath of the burn, hitting it with the top rack of the oven. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure all of this is wiped off because we want a good adherence. We don't want anything on there. And I'm still going to fuzz this, and this is brand new. So remember, each time that you open a new transfer, you're going to want to see what the fuzz factor is. So I'm just going to separate it by running my finger over. This one is pretty sticky, and remember, glass is non-porous, and it's super smooth, so you do not want a sticky transfer, or else it will curl up when you're done. You are, so Terry is a wound care nurse, so she could definitely, what would you put on that, Terry? It was a blister that popped now. Definitely something that MRSA or C. diff can get inside, right? All right, so this fuzzing cloth I keep using, even though it has glitter on it. Do you guys know the definition of insanity? All right, so let me just mark this off. Yes, Melissa, etching is permanent. So this is perfect if you want to give glassware for presents, if you want to etch a wine glass, or if you want to etch a coffee cup or a casserole dish, you can. So, oh, you put silver on it? So I'm just going to put my transfer on here. Now, the etching cream, you really want to make sure that, yeah, it's going to permanently etch the glass. So you want to make sure you don't have any bubbles, and you want to make sure where the screen is, it is down as good as possible, okay? Etching is so much fun, and it's so easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to etch this, and then the etching cream is going to sit on here while we do the rest of our projects, and then I will rinse it off at the end, and we'll see what we have. Now, I've never tried etching on this glass, so hopefully, I haven't really seen a glass that our Armor Etch does not work on. It says permanent Armor Etch glass etching cream, danger. Danger. Causes burns which may not be immediately painful or visible. May cause permanent damage to skin, eyes, and respiratory tract. Ages 18 and over. I don't know, Terry, should I put on my gloves for this? I never have before. Do not ingest or inhale. Not intended to etch large solid areas. Shake before using. Will not etch plastic or some Pyrex. Immediate action required if contact occurs. I bought the script letters transfer and I loved, oh yes, Melissa, that would be perfect. It says to shake, but it's really thick. So I'm gonna shake this up. I'm gonna try to shake it. And then I'm gonna use just this little sponge dabber. I have never hurt myself. I'm trying to think of what else I have etched. I have wine glasses that I've etched. I have glass that I've etched. So yeah, no, not a danger. All right. So then what I like to do is I'm gonna take my stir stick and I'm gonna just put etching cream on here. Now I'm being super duper careful. I have about half a jar in here. I always use more than I probably should. But all of our transfers you can etch with. All of our transfers you could use the ink with. All of our transfers you can paste with, okay? The script letters will be perfect. So then I just kind of use my dauber and put it all through the screen, okay? I give it a little bit of rub just because I feel like I'm doing it a favor. I don't know if it helps or not. We're just etching. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. I cannot wait to fill this with my cookies. Nobody in my house really eats my cookies, so I guess they'll just sit in here until they rot. I don't know. My son likes the cookies, but I have to hide them from him sometimes because he loves them a little too much. My husband and I are trying to lose weight, and I have celiac, so I have been making all of my cookies full of gluten just because I don't want to be tempted. So sad. But the cookies in my next class are actually going to be sent to my dad. He doesn't know it yet, but it is a like holiday cookie class, but it's making little corgis with scarves on. And my dad has a corgi, so I thought at least I can send the corgi ones to him and see if he, so I'm just dabbing. I don't know if you're supposed to. Maybe we should read the directions. Okay, it says, maybe there is no. I see a lot of emergency, but not a lot of directions. I guess it's pretty self-explanatory, right? You put it in here. And like I said, I don't think I have to rub it in. I think you don't have to at all. You just need a good coat. So I'm just making sure it's covered. And then I usually leave it on for however, 15, 20 minutes. I've left some on longer, but honestly, the cream will only etch so much. You could leave it on for days. It's not going to etch any more than what it's going to etch. It's not going to go through your glass jar. Okay. All right. So I totally probably use way too much, but I really want this one to turn out really good. And I know they say if you use more, it's not going to do any better. It's only going to etch what it's going to etch, but I am hard-headed. All right. So Ezra, why aren't you in class? I'm going to send you to school next week. Okay. So now I want this to sit. So I'm going to take this and move this. So this is going to just sit. So then the next one I wanted to do is the good stuff's in here. Now it is Halloween tomorrow. We're going to get some good stuff. Maybe, I don't know. He hasn't even decided if he wants to go trick-or-treating. But look how cute this is. This is just a container with a lid. This is that, what do you call it? Is it the galvanized? What do you call this stuff? I don't know. But this is just a huge container from the craft store. So my son has not returned to school yet because his teacher is teaching from home. Hi, Christy. Well, all you missed was I put some etching cream on a big cookie jar. So we're going to make some other projects and then wash the etching cream off, okay? So we can go to the school every week and pick up bags and bags of yummy treats and snacks and whatever. So I thought, what if we had something that said the good stuff's in here? We'll put the good stuff in here. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to use this little thing or not. You know, I'm not all about embellishments. Maybe, we'll see. So we're gonna go ahead and take the lid off. Oh, or should we put it on the lid? I kind of want it on the side because it's going to be visible in our pantry. Yes, galvanized. Galvanized again, non-porous and super smooth. You want to fuzz your transfer so it's not too sticky. Now this transfer is one of the older transfers. I don't see that it's too sticky. I didn't even write on the back of these. So I'm just gonna fuzz it twice and then put it on here. We'll put it, how's that? Yes, on the top and bottom, she said. Well, I wonder, ooh, that would fit on one side also. The good stuff's in here. I don't want the fork on there. I want to do a chalkboard. We're going to do 3 different surfaces today. But we have to make sure that the etching cream has time to really sink in. So we have time. Okay. The good stuff's in here. I don't really want flowers on it. But we may go like this. And this. Maybe we'll add that. Yes, on the top. Oh, for the embellishment. Okay. What color should we do the embellishment? Because I think I'm just going to do black velvet for these words. But we can do the embellishment in a color. So I'm going to take my black velvet. I'm going to make sure that it is a good consistency. And then I'm going to put some on my transfer. I'm going to take one of my small squeegees now, and we are just going to chalk on here. I did not wax this. I normally don't wax galvanized, but a lot of people do. It helps if you make a big boo-boo, because then you could wipe it off easier. If I make a boo-boo, I'll just chalk the other side and nobody will see this side because it's going to be on my pantry. It's not going to be out in the open. All right, I'm going to make it hard for my son to get the goodies because he's going to have to not only take it off of the shelf, he's going to have to open it. So that just means all the good stuff is going to be left for me because he's too lazy for that. He has a little basket he just reaches in and gets like his goldfish or fruit by the foot. This is going to be extra work for him. Okay. This would be really good for dog treats too, huh? All right. So I got off all of the extra. Hi, Tammy. You want to peel this off before it dries in the screen. And I'm going to just slowly peel. Oh, I love it. The good stuff's in here. Put this right on my backer sheet. And let's dry it so I don't mess it up. I think maybe we should just do the embellishment in the same color. What do you think? My son regularly wants a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and remember that s'more tin we made? He wants it so bad, but he's not willing to do the work of lifting the lid. So I think all the good stuff is going to be safe. So now we can put our little embellishment up here. I just wonder what color. Should we do that in black as well? I kind of feel like I should just do it in black instead of putting like a big color on it, just because I'm plain like that. I'm very simple. We'll do that. So I'm going to just fuzz this. And let's see. I'm going to put one like this. I just got it all over my finger. Ah! Let me get a paper towel. And then I'm going to chalk it. I have a little bit too much paste on there, so let's get off that extra. Okay, and then I still have paste all over my fingers. All over my fingers, and then we have that one. I love that. And then let's go ahead and put one at the bottom. Is that good enough? Oh, well, I don't think anybody will notice if I'm a little off. If it is a little off, I'll just say, it's not off. Maybe your sugar's just low. Get a snack. All right, so then we will do the bottom. I didn't even look at the clock to see when we put the etching cream on, but I think it's been about 10 minutes now. So we still have one more project to do. Oh, this is adorable. I love it. Okay. And I'm just gonna put this back on the backer sheet until I wash it after the video. And then we'll put this lid back on. Oh, I love it. I probably should have put it a little lower. But if it's perfect, just that. It doesn't need more. Perfect. Love it. Okay. So now, dun, 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 we're going to pull out this little Grayson board. And I want to put the Pantry transfer on here. And I might even hang it inside the pantry. We'll see. I don't have a place I can hang it where you could see it because I have other stuff on the wall already. But just so you can see what you can do with this transfer, I'm going to go ahead and spray this. Remember, our chalk paste is water soluble. Look at all this paste on my fingers. So if you wet it, you can just take one of our paste scrapers. I do have a few of these in stock if you need a scraper. And then this is a shimmer, so it's probably gonna need a little extra elbow grease and probably a board eraser. And I'm just going to, if you ever want a cool background, as you can see here, you could always chalk something and then use your board scraper, and it'll leave like a faint background. So that shimmer is really stuck on there. That's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start wiping it away. And then I'm gonna grab one of our board erasers. If you don't have a board eraser, you're going to want to get some. So our board erasers are kind of like a Mr. Clean eraser. They just don't have any chemicals in it. And watch how it removes all of this residue. I also use the board erasers to wash my transfers. So, for example, I'll take this to the sink under running water and I'll use my board eraser to wipe off the paste. Okay. Now, if your transfer does have a little bit of staining, that's perfectly okay. It's normal, especially if you're using a darker color like the black velvet, but the board eraser really does minimize it. I still have a little residue on here. There we go. And then you want to make sure your board is all the way dry before you stick your transfer on it. Because remember, our paste is water soluble, so if there's any moisture there, it's going to think you're trying to remove it instead of putting it on. Okay. I have some red on my frame, probably from an old project, but that's okay. All right. So I think we'll just grab out our silver shimmer for the, let's see if we can fit this. I want to see if I can fit this and this with this and yes, 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 yes. That's what I want. That is what I want. And then I guess if we had some extra room, we could put these, but I'm not into like those types of embellishments. I'm just not that. I'm just not. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take my Pantry Open 24/7. And I'm going to fuzz it to put on our Grayson board. I found that the fuzz factor for this transfer is just 2 because it's not really that sticky. It's one of our older transfers, not one of our new super sticks. And then I'm going to put it on here just like this. I want to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles at all. Oh, this is going to be cute. I'm going to wish I used a board that was thinner for hanging, but I can do it again. Remember, these transfers are reusable. And let's see, I want to put the silverware in silver. So I want a very, what do you think would look better with silver? Should we use camel or dune? Or a different color? We could even, if you don't want shimmer, we could just use grayish. But I kind of like the sparkle. Who doesn't like sparkle? Let's see. Patty says dune. Let's use dune. Okay. So I'm going to open up my dune and see that it is super thick. I don't remember the last time I used dune. So I am going to take a little bit of distilled water and add some, because you want your consistency to be like sour cream. This is dune. This one is dune, Christy. Dune. Well, you know what? I can't see comments because someone's message popped up. Oh, what color do I have in my kitchen? You know what? I looked up and I thought it said, what color do you have in your hand? And I have my glasses on. That's just great. My kitchen, like I said, this is going to be inside the pantry because the outside of my pantry, I already have decorations up, but I have like a maroon, brownish tan because we have a wine theme. So I have some wine pictures hanging. Yeah, just 2 wine pictures. Like I have a big pantry doors, and on the side of it, I have 2 big, long, like wine pictures. I was thinking crazy color like red or something. You want to do red? We have like our scarlet. Do you want to do scarlet? Our new very pretty red? We'll do the dune. I've already stirred it. But red would not be too crazy. I think a lot of people have red in their kitchen. I wish we had a good maroon. I have a feeling that's going to be coming. We have currant jam. We do have rosewood, which is really pretty. Do you want to just use rosewood? Well, it's not really maroon though, but neither is currant jam. See this color here? We have this. That would probably look really good with the silver. Let's see. This is one of our in vogue colors also that needs some distilled water. Which means that when it's gone at the end of the catalog, you can't get it anymore. So this is so unloved. I'm just gonna take, it is pretty. I'm gonna take my multi-tool to do a better job at stirring it up. You hear all that snap, crackle, and pop? If you hear that, that means it needs to be stirred more until you don't hear that sound anymore. This is such a pretty color. There we go. Sometimes the paste just needs to be manhandled a little bit. There we go. All right, so then I'm just gonna take this, and you know what? We'll use the Dune for some of the other stuff. I'm gonna lay some on, probably way too much, but that's okay. We can just put the excess back in the jar. And I'm gonna get all of this excess off of my multi-tool. And then use one of my mini squeegees. This color is so pretty. I feel like I don't give it the attention that it deserves, this rosewood. It really is beautiful. I have a feeling I'm gonna use it for a lot of my Valentine's Day stuff, which is nuts because by the time Valentine's comes out, we're gonna have a whole new catalog, and I can only imagine what is going to come from that. I'm wondering if we're gonna get the shimmer pink, because we got shimmer pink at one of our leaderships. And when I go to leadership again in January, I'll again get an exclusive color that's not available for sale. But the last one, was it the last one or 2 times ago? I don't remember. They gave us a shimmer pink. I think I still have it, and they've never released it in the catalog yet. After I peel this, I'll show you now. Look at this. It's shimmer pink and super glittery. So they've never put that for sale, but if you come to one of my workshops, you can use it on a project. So I'm wondering if for the next spring, if that is something they'll release then. Let's just do this in the scarlet and this one in the scarlet. Now we have to hurry, remember, because we don't want that paste to dry, and the clock is ticking when you spread it, and especially when your paste was not prepped as good as it should be for somebody trying to give you a demonstration. Let's do this in June. And then I'm gonna use one of my other little mini squeegees. Just a little dab will do ya. You only want a thin layer, and you should be able to see the design underneath. All right, now we need to peel it before it's completely dry. We're gonna take this. Oh, do you see how gorgeous the scarlet is? Oh. What a beautiful color. What a beautiful color. It's quite muted of a color. I'm trying to think of what color to even compare it to, because it's not red, it's not pink, it's not maroon. Ah! You see what I just did? Did you see what I just did? I just stuck the cord of my dryer in there. Now it looks like somebody ravaged the pantry. It's okay. It's okay. I know what I'm gonna do. This is what you can do with a board eraser. And you know, these things happen. Happens to me all the time. We'll just take this off and try to put it back on before the transfer dries completely. Let's see if we can get it back on there. If you're worried that the paste is already dried in your transfer, then you should wash it and then reapply. This is why a board eraser is amazing. Let's just make sure it's dry. Silly cord. And let's just grab it again. Like I said, I have no reason to rush. I'm so far behind in my day, it doesn't even matter at this point. But let's line it back up. Let's let's line it up. So sticky. It didn't feel that sticky the first time. Of course. Come here, transfer. Let's see if I can get it close to perfect. It doesn't have to be completely perfect at the bottom because I really am only doing the top. Now let's see, what did I do with the color? Now I've lost the color. Let's see if we can just get it on there before it dries. I'm just cruising through. Now we'll know if the paste was dried in the screen because it'll be really patchy, or it may not even go through. But I don't think it was 100% dry. Let's see. And as long as you're using the same color, you can keep going. All right. Like this. Like this. Like this. All right, let's see what we have here. Yay. Okay, now let's see if we can dry it without ruining it. That's key, right? But now you got to see how to fix a boo-boo. Okay. Now we will go ahead and grab our food and fork. Sam, don't drink that water. And let's just place our, geez, Louise. Good thing that's dry. Let's go ahead and place our spoon at the bottom, like this. And then we will grab our shimmer silver and put some on there. And we'll spread it with our mini squeegee. Then make sure we get all of that shimmer and all of those little screens, because there's a lot of detail in this spoon, looks like. And then we're going to peel. Oh yes. Yes, there is a lot of detail. Let me show you guys. Look at all the detail in that spoon. Super cute. Now we'll do the fork. This would be really cute, the spoon and the fork, to make like a placemat. You could ink placemats. That would be really cute, right? I think so. And then we'll put that maybe a little more to the left. Maybe like right here. And then we'll take some more of our shimmer silver. Oh, I'm so excited to see how our etching turned out. And then, but honestly, I'm liking this more than I thought. I thought this would just be like a time taker so that the etching cream can go in, but this is actually super cute. And there's so many different projects that you can do with this fork and spoon. especially with Thanksgiving coming up. You can make your own placemats. It'd be cute to put that little gobble till you wobble turkey in between them. That would be cute. Sammy, you want to chalk, Sam? Okay. There we go. Make sure that. Now we're going to peel our fork and reveal. Ta-da! Oh, that's such a cute sign. Now I kind of wish I had a place to hang it outside my pantry. Look how cute that is. Okay, so our etching cream has been on our cookie jar long enough. Sammy, what are you eating? Paste? It is non-toxic, dog. Okay, so super cute, right? That turned out so good. Okay, let's put this to the side and let's get the jar. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so here is our cookie jar again. I'm gonna just take this to the sink. Maybe I'll leave this here so you guys can stare at it. I'm just gonna take this to the sink and wash this off and let's see what we get. Sometimes I like to peek through and I'm like, are you working? Are you working? Oh, I hope you're working. Let's go see. Hold on. Come on, Sammy. You wanna come with me? Oh my God, you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get something to dry this. This is so exciting. I may have to find something to put in the background so you can see it, but let me wipe this off. I don't wanna get any water anywhere else. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let me put something down so you guys can see this. Let's put it down here. So all I used was our transfer and this Armor Etch. Let me get something so you can see. Let me put this behind. I'm just drying it because I washed all of that etching cream off very carefully so I don't lose any digits. Are you ready? Look at this. Look how beautiful that etches in the glass. It says yum. So now I'm just wiping off any residue. Now I have fingerprints all inside. Isn't this so stinking amazing? And I would say this was left on for about 30 minutes. Look at that. Yum. How amazing is that? Let's see if we can see it up here. Okay, so we did 3 projects. We did all with one transfer. We did the pantry, open 24/7, which I'm in love with. Then we made a snack box. The good stuff's in here, guys. This is where it is. The good stuff's in here. It doesn't have to be food. It just has to be the good stuff. So many things I can think of to go in there, right? Then let's put the lid on. I'm super excited for this. No, Christy, it does not hurt the transfer at all. Let me see. Look at this. Yum. How amazing is this? Yum. I cannot wait to put cookies in here. This is exactly what, thanks Vanessa. Yeah, you do want to wash the cream off of your transfer, of course, but no, I can't get over this. Look how cute this is. Yum. Yum. Okay, guys. So, good. I told myself I had to be done in an hour. It's been about 45 minutes. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope you loved all these projects. And can you believe that we did all of these projects with just one transfer? And we still had 2 pieces we didn't use. We still had 2 embellishments we didn't use. Thanks, Patty. Yum. Oh, I'm just going to go and stare at this for a while. I am just going to go and stare at this. Isn't that perfect? Now you can see everything inside. The brand of cream is Armor Etch. I got this off of Amazon. And the other cream I like to use is just Martha Stewart's. It's Martha Stewart Crafts Glass Etching Cream. This was also, both of these are at the local craft store. But my Martha Stewart one is probably at least 5 years old. Thanks, Michael and Sue. But Armor Etch is my favorite. Thank you so much. So these are our fun projects today. Tomorrow is Halloween, so happy Halloween. I don't think I will be doing a live project, but I will be at an event for Macaroni Kids where we'll be handing out candy to kids, and I have a bunch of different bundles for sale. So if you're local, come check us out in Mount Airy. I'll have a booth set up with bundles. I have magnet kits, I have Halloween kits, I have pumpkin kits, and I have board and base bundles. I have so much stuff. Yes, doesn't it, Christy? Think of all the amazing original gifts you can make just by going to the dollar store and getting their glasses or home goods, depending on what you guys have. Oh, what's on the back? I'm hoping that's not etching cream. Oh no, I think it was adhesive from the price tag. There we go. So it does, yes. So with our transfers, go ahead and etch with it. You could put our paste on it, but just know if you put paste on glass, it can be wiped off. But if you use our Couture ink on glass, as long as you bake it in your oven, so if I would have used the ink on here, I would put this bottom part, or all of it if I wanted to. I would put it into the oven and set it for 350. I would put it in the oven while it was still cool. Turn on my oven. I'd let it bake for 45 minutes, but I would not bake it until 24 hours after I ink it. You want your ink to be completely dry. So ink, wait at least 24 hours, put it in your oven, turn your oven on to 350, set a timer for 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, turn your oven off, but leave it inside your oven until it comes to room temperature, okay? Then it will be permanent, and you could even put it in the dishwasher, and it will not wash off. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I think the next live project, if it's not tomorrow, I can't say it being tomorrow, but I may surprise myself, is going to be Sunday morning. Maybe we'll do a coffee and chalk, or Sunday night. I don't know what's going on Sunday. Okay? But thank you guys so much for joining me. And I can't wait to show you guys a picture of this cookie jar after it's filled after my cookie class. Okay? Thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend and happy Halloween. Bye.